Or, you know,
It's your last
everybody's
weekend before you leave?
well, yeah, technically for me for cycle game because Friday I'm heading to take Anakin up to the, you
Michigan up
know,
to Indiana.
yeah, and I'll be there for two, because I gotta go see my parents in Illinois and all that. So I'll be gone for 2 weeks.
Dr.
And
Tammy. Oh,
yeah,
so
yeah,
excited.
yeah, huh?
I'm so excited. That's
Oh, thank you.
amazing.
I'm super excited. I really am. And by the time I come back, it'll be the second week of April. So that's, and then I'll leave on the 15th. So yeah, I'll be moving the rest of my thing. I already started moving my things to storage this week. So when I get back, I'll only have to move the bed, and the TV. I gave away so much stuff. So
Girl, one thing about you and I, we don't start over. We don't. And I love that. You have to generate new all the time. That's
yes,
what keeps
yes.
more exciting, and dynamic.
Well, I watch you because if I did not know you, I would not be doing half the stuff I do.
Oh my God. Somebody else said that too. They said, I be seeing you, and they like, I was just sitting around watching TV. I need to be doing what Moot's doing.
I'm like, I look up, you live in Puerto Rico somewhere, you somewhere I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be like Moo when I grow up. She in Vegas somewhere kicking it. I'm like, yes.
Listen, Shalonda came this week and she brought Zakur so he can hang out.
Oh, yay.
But we were sitting talking, and I met her on Facebook in 2009, and we were counting how many times she has helped me move or something. And she said, it's been 5 times.
Oh, that's probably been about the same for me or more.
She said it's been 5 times because she had forgot all about the Vegas trip. She's like, oh my.
Yeah, it's been, I think when I met you, I was in the lofts, and then I was over there on Cottage Grove, and then off of Cottage Grove, and then Atlanta. And then, within Atlanta, I've moved like 3 or 4 times. So
wow.
yeah.
And I know I won't be here that long. I'm gonna try to do the year because I got a year lease.
Okay.
But Dr. Tammy, they don't have a tub.
Oh.
They have walk-in showers, big shower, right? Huge.
Yeah.
I'm a tub girl.
I know. Costa Rica's the same way. They only have showers.
And I was like,
yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just go to the Y and get the whirlpool. They don't even have a whirlpool at the Y.
Yeah, all of the Ys don't have them. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
now, I was talking to Rute. I said, well, I've already checked. It's only 5,000 to break my lease. I done already went into the whole tizzy, like, oh my goodness. You know how sometimes you be thinking, oh, I just need a bath.
Yes. Yes.
Just the
Yes.
soap. And I love doing my magnesium. I was doing my magnesium soap a couple of times a week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 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 Absolutely.
Very different. So yeah, but I'm grateful. And I'm just as grateful too that that we have our whole group, you know what I mean? Our tribe, so to speak.
Yes, our tribe. Mm-hmm.
Because it gives us opportunity, like you say, to see how people move, to be people move. Yeah.
Yeah, because the feedback from people is like, wow, like, oh my God, I've only known rich people that can go. And I said, oh, my circle. This is quite normal.
Go. Exactly.
I'm behind, actually.
We don't let money determine where we going.
No, no, not at all. Hey, Wendy. Hey, MJ Stack.
I'm like, wait, what?
Wait a minute, I was listening to Zakor. He was listening to some kind of game, and the guy said, and Michael Jackson runs the ball. I say, they so wrong for that. Why would you name your child Michael Jackson and then let him play football? I mean,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, all the kids that I work with, teaching them yoga, that's always the question. Like, what does MJ stand for? Is it Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson? Like, why every time I see a black person, MJ got to stand for Michael Jordan or Michael Jackson?
but what does
Nah,
it
man.
stand for, Michael? What's
Joseph.
Well, that's Joseph Jackson. I mean, you still.
I mean, yeah, my mom named me after my middle name's after one of my uncles.
Okay.
And which was cool because he was actually one of the people instrumental in me coming back to Chicago. And the rest of my relatives were like, we're not responsible for you. We don't want to be responsible for you. So you have to find your own way there. And I'm like, if I had my own way there, I wouldn't be asking y'all to help me get up there, right?
But that's how you got to do it sometime, you know, to build strength.
Yeah, this was Christmas of 92.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Christmas of 92. So he was like, I was pissed. I was sitting on the back porch and he came outside, like, yeah, what's up? And I just kind of side-eyed him, like, you already know what's up. You heard what your brother said. And he was like, how fast can you get your stuff packed? I'm like, man, I can get it packed. You act like I got a whole house to pack, bro. I got like a couple bags I need to get, just some clothes and stuff. They're like, okay, well, we leaving tomorrow. I'm like,
see, yeah.
Yep. I packed all my stuff into 2 big old hefty garbage bags, threw them suckers in the back of his van, like, let's roll.
You started the whole garbage bag moving trend.
For real. For real.
Hey, you Shay's, how are you, love? Yay.
I'm good.
You look gorgeous.
Your email about the notes. So
oh, you did get the email.
I did not see the email. I just saw when I came to get on here.
Oh, yeah, because you don't be on Facebook. Note. I know. I was like, let me ask them. And then I said,
I'll go to my email. I'll go to my email after
I would see you guys. So welcome, you guys. Do you guys realize that this is session number 10?
Wow. Really?
Yes. We've been doing this since September.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I'm excited because this is the spring equinox this week. And we are going to be opening up the floodgates. So before we do that, I want to check in and I want to start with Wendy because you've been MIA, my love. So tell us what you've been up to, my sister queen. What you've been up to.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. What I have been up to, so probably in this space, yes, in this space, what has come out of it is partnering with a gentleman that I had never met before from Alabama. Yeah. What happened was I saw him on a webinar probably 1 to 2 years ago, just liked him, just liked what he had to say, sent him a friend request on Facebook, followed him for since then. I liked the business stuff he was saying about Facebook ads. Facebook ads. And but a lot of people do Facebook ads.
Oh, yeah.
I liked what he was sharing about his family, how much he loved his wife, his kids, stories about God, how he used to be into drugs and things and what had happened in his life. And I just genuinely liked him and his posts. Well, in December, he put out that he put an offer out. Come here. And I sent him a message and I just said, you don't know me. I saw you doing these things and I like what you have to say. And maybe can we talk? So we ended up talking with each other. I'm going to get the dogs put away. Go to bed. Good girl.
Jealous.
And so we spoke, and out of that, we have created a kind of a partnership together that is has to do with sharing with seniors about all the scams that are going on, ways to protect
Yes.
themselves. It ties into my real estate business of helping, older people be able to navigate. So what we have is, it's the Lighthouse. It's going to be like Lighthouse Legacy, something. It's definitely going to have it's Lighthouse. So we have a book that we have put together using AI, and that I'm writing my dedication. And it's crazy because from this space, so we have a book, we have a podcast underway, and everybody I run into just keeps telling me stories about, oh, my grandma almost got scammed out of a Geek Squad email. Like there's more than enough information out there to help people.
Yes.
So there's a lot of different directions to take it. So we have a plan out of he has a thing called an offer box, and he puts all this information into it, uses multiple AI things plus him, and then you get a report out, kind of a plan of how to go about this.
That is wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm listening because I am the elder, right?
Yes.
I mean, it's just like, no, I don't need health insurance. I don't need, but it's crazy how they just attack you like that. You know what I
It
mean?
really is. It's crazy.
So yeah, so that
Awesome.
has been there was these multiple things that I enjoy doing and I wanted to do, and I have such a heart, with my grandparents, my great grandmothers, all of that, and I just didn't know how to put it together to kind of to package it to help people, and just be able to solve that problem and not be all over the place.
That's wonderful though. And then to be able to do the book in the podcast.
Yeah.
So do you all have a date when you're actually going to be ready to share with the public?
It will be, well, the month of March, we've been getting as much done as we possibly can in the month of March.
Yes.
So we're going to see where we're at the end of the month. So we're just doing a bunch of the content lists.
Yes.
Things right now.
Well, that's good. Thank you.
Thank
Moving forward. Yes.
That's awesome, Wendy. That's amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I love that. Wonderful. Okay, Yushes, I know you last month you were sharing your calendar, and we didn't have very much time with it. Did you do any more work that you would like to share with us, or?
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did, y'all. I did. I wanted to put this. I just got this email. Well, not an email, it was a post, and it's really funny because it doesn't allow me to post to a lot of places, but it's for all. And I guess I'm almost in this. It's discounts for seniors, but it won't. It's and so I was giving it to Wendy for her people. And some of us are already in this bracket.
Yeah, because once you get 55, a lot of stores will discount. Like I know
a lot of these places we don't necessarily like these fast places.
Yeah, we don't frequent,
But
there
I think I have
it
that
went in the
same
group.
post. I might be able to send that to you. I think I have that same post. A friend of
You
mine
had that
sent it to
same
me.
post. Well,
just
yeah, I'm
posted
just
it
gonna
in the
send
group.
it to Wendy so she can send it to her seniors.
Okay.
The one that had restaurants and
Yeah.
she have grocery stores, which was surprising. I was like shocked.
Yeah, basically, if you don't ask for it, you don't get it, kind of thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not advertised. It's not advertised.
It's not advertised. Okay. Yes, I got something. I'm so excited. I'm not finished, but I'm like 90% done. My deadline is Tuesday at the latest.
Okay. What's
Uh,
that date? The 19th. Tuesday is the 19th.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, so, you know, I did say that I wanted to put out my project by spring. So
Yeah. Mhm.
I did not know it was going to be a calendar, but I call it, I consider
Wow.
myself what is called a Nama, right?
Mm.
And that is, it's a long story, but it's all the indigenous races combined here in the Americas under one. It's a long story with that, but this is
Now,
a,
is that story going to be in the book?
it is.
Okay. Mhm.
And some of it is talked about here. So this is it's called a she compass. She is energy, frequency. So I'm getting away from the whole calendar.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
so it's
Mhm.
a Nama she compass. It's a
Mhm.
compass for your energy. So that's how I came up with it. So you see, I put the man in the middle. I don't know if that,
Yes, I see it. Yes. Mhm.
so I was able to put that. So it's going to be 3 pages. So this is the first page, and I got to fix the background and the sides and all that. But the next part is
This
this.
is beautiful, you shares. Oh my God.
I love it. Love
I
it. You
do
shares.
love it.
Yeah,
Mm.
because I went, you know, my book was Dissecting the Soul. And
Yes.
so this compass came to me. I'm still dissecting the soul, but that's going to be like summer.
Well, and this is inside of that because these are the details of what that looks like.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly. This
I love
those
it. I love
books, like a series, will be like a the books will help guide them through this and use it better.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is a little synopsis. This is page 2. And so how I envision it, it's gonna have at the top like some spirals on it, and you can just hang it up, you know, with a string.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So it's right now, and then they'll all be laminated. So it'll be 3 different pages. This is the second one.
Okay.
Okay. So Namashi compass serves as a revitalized ancient medicine wheel, namatized to assist awareness to the subtle vibrations of air, earth, water, fire, and ether. Everything is vibrating energy. Like an ocean of frequency, our thoughts, emotions, and actions are ripples in this ocean. Your attention, I gotta move this out the way. Your attention is your currency. Put value on what you give your attention to. The first new moon after the spring equinox, the Earth spirals around the sun for approximately 364 days, revisiting 13 constellations. In sync with all tides of the Earth, the moon shines and hides in a series of 8 phases for 13 consecutive months. Each moon or month carries a she, parentheses, vibration of frequency. The Nama She compass is a gauge of these frequencies and provides the best times to ritualize practices to honor space, energy, self, earth, and ether. Each month starts with a new moon, signaling a time for a new beginning, planting seeds of intentions, and setting goals. It's a good for introspection and renewal. Approximately 3 days after the new moon, the waxing crescent moon yields a period of building momentum, taking action, and initiating projects. 7 days after the new moon appears the first quarter moon. I got to take the D out, marks a point of challenge, overcoming obstacles and adjustments to plans. Approximately 3.5 days after the first quarter moon, the waxing gibbous moon knows the time for refining your goals, trusting your intuition, and adapting as needed. On the 14th day of the moon, the full moon brings the harvest, a peak in energy, accumulation of efforts, and a time for celebration. It can also be associated with heightened emotions and releasing what no longer serves you. Approximately 3 days after the full moon, the waning gibbous moon ushers a period for reflection, letting go of negativity and tying up loose ends. On day 21, the last quarter moon, is the moon phase that is about introspection, releasing what no longer serves you, and preparing for the upcoming cycle. Approximately 3.5 days after the last quarter, the waning crescent moon honors time for rest, relaxation, and inner work. It signifies a period of quietude before the next moon cycle begins after the 28th day. The Namashi Compass, a multifaceted and evolving practice, the cycle of purification, meditation, wellness, and harmony of the soul, body, mind. From the work, clothes, homes, everything is done with the consideration of nature. Treat the Namashi Compass as a wellness tool. Personalize your style for your intentions is the fire to ignite balance and peace of mind. Please note all are suggested practices, and there are many other variations and interpretations available. You can explore different practices that resonate with you personally and your specific needs. Additionally, the information presented here is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as medical advice. Nama, N, Nubarians. A stands for Al Moroccans. The M stands for Moorish Yamasee American Natives. And the last A represents Amur Washita Moor Deductibunya. Okay. Any thoughts on this paragraph?
An amazing tool.
What-
Amazing. I cannot wait.
You
I'm glad.
shares, this is wonderful work.
This is a legacy project. As I was doing, I was
Yes.
like, this is a legacy project.
This
Yeah.
is amazing. So this is page 2. What is page 3? Have you started that one yet or no?
I did. It's just so we go through each one of the months and I
Okay.
have a little synopsis and you can see the constellations with it. And that
Mhm.
way you can have, it's little recipes down here.
Oh, wow.
So this is the second page. And so I'm right here on 10 and I'm almost finished.
Wow.
And that's pretty much it. Do you think it's enough?
It's
I need-
plenty. Listen, the first page was enough. Because that is such a beautiful piece. That first page, that right there,
Mhm.
I want that framed and bordered so it can, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to have 2 because I want one to frame that and then
One to
functional.
use.
Yes, because that right there. But okay, what does the rest of you all think?
Let me know when to pre-order.
See?
Tomorrow I will have a price because I'm gonna finish the last page tonight.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I got I'm on the Ofukis, I'm on 9. So I gotta finish these and I've been chat GPT. And so, each month, I'm very conscious of what I'm saying. I'm very conscious in just drawing people to it so they can utilize what's being put here. So, and then you don't want to say too much, you don't want to say too little. So it's just taking me a little time to put all my words in chat GPT and putting it back over here. So yeah. I'm just super excited about it. And I did
I'll probably
change
need
as I
multiple
kept
copies
going
too.
through it. I changed some of the this herb should go with this month.
I was gonna say, Michael said multiple copies. This would make nice gifts for people.
Mm.
So you got to think of some nice packaging for mailing, because I definitely know that my kids who were raised in this, yes. So, but that probably down the line because I want mine before we get to all that. That's
Right.
Yeah,
So
we
I'm
definitely
looking
need to
at,
talk
Me too.
because we can.
yeah, Shopify. I have an account with them.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
we
so
definitely need to talk.
Say again.
I say we definitely need to talk because when I start putting together these health and wellness packages for men, then this definitely should be part of that.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just bursting to be able to, bring this. And No, when I first brought my first calendar to her, she was like, "Girl, ain't nobody gonna understand that. You gotta you gotta have a class just for that."
You gotta have a class. But this is powerful.
This is more simplified than that other
Mhm.
thing I had.
But
you know.
it's also a piece of art, you shares.
It is, and I take it.
Yes.
Say what, Tammy?
No, when you all said a piece of art, I'm like, it really is. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to get mine either.
Yeah.
Right. You got us. Yes. I mean, this is really good stuff. Wonderful. And thank you. Thank you for sharing it. So your timeline looks like what for because do you have printers set up? Well, tell us that. What is that for you?
Well, what's real interesting? Well, I was going to use the Shopify. It's like you send them something like Canvas, and they'll print it for you. Send it whoever they need to.
Mhm.
So, what's crazy? I have a Lexmark laser color printer here.
Mm-hmm.
It was working fine, had no problems. And I don't know. I left, came back, and everything's offline. And we talked about this move. I tried the Rido passwords. I tried the modem passwords. Nothing's working. Then I remembered, I was like, wait a minute. There was a book that came with it. No one knows where the book is because it had passwords and stuff in there. So I got you got a laser printer, a color printer. You can do a lot with that. So, but
You
my
can also look at the manufacturer's code and look on YouTube sometimes. I've had to do that.
I did that. I
Yeah,
did
okay.
that. I'm gonna have to take it and get,
Service.
yeah, I need to get a service. I need to get a service. But in the interim,
Updating sometime is an issue too, with
well, it's not, it won't get online. So, but you know what? I'm old school. I got old school printer cords.
Yeah, because you can go directly. Yep. Yep.
And so I'm going that particular route, just hardwiring it where we don't have to deal with the Wi-Fi. I'm plugging you right in and then get it that way too.
Okay.
So with that, I can print, just glossy whatever here, but I don't want but I want the top to be like spiraled. And
yeah,
so
yeah,
so you will spiral like, what do you call those?
bindings, spiral bindings.
Yeah, but not I want it to look like almost like some sackcloth or like a thread.
Stitch, like a stitch.
Yeah, like what is it called? Like burlap.
Saddle stitching. Is it saddle stitching?
Yeah, well, burlap. Just like the a burlap thread. So you could just, it can weave it in there and then you could just hang it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's my vision for it. So once I finish this last part, I didn't want to even go to Canvas or Spotify until I finish it, because you don't want to send them something you're not.
Yes, actually, because yes, solid. And then also do your printing too to make sure that it prints out the way that you think it should, so that if it doesn't print when they do it, you can actually demonstrate, oh yeah, it does print.
Right. Yeah. So
that's important too.
But yeah, so that's where I am. I'm excited. I was on number 9. I was like, oh shoot, I got to get on the call. So
okay.
My goal is to finish that up tonight. And that way tomorrow I'll be looking at price points and printing and all that. So
wonderful. Thank you. And thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Tammy, get you in here before you fall asleep on us.
Well, I'm walking the dog now.
Dr. Tammy been riding. She was cycle riding this morning. She say both classes are full.
I'm so tired, y'all. I'm so tired. I got the dog.
You outside in that beautiful weather, girl.
Wait, this I wanted to ask you. Where were you walking at? Was that Alexander Lake?
No, that was the belt line over Bobby Jones belt line.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't by any water, unfortunately.
No, that park. You was walking through a park and it was a lake.
Oh, the little stream. Yeah, it was kind of, yeah, I'm not, you know what, I don't know. It's a part of the belt line, but it's almost like a stream, like maybe it's raining, maybe it's full, but it wasn't, and we had just had a rain.
Okay.
Yeah. But off of North Side and Peachtree in that area of Atlanta,
Okay.
Buckhead area.
Buckhead
Yeah.
area. Mhm.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put you all may be familiar with this book, but I found I actually, as I've been packing, I brought, I can't ever, okay, let me see. I came across this book that my mother sent me when I first moved to Atlanta about 6.5 years ago. And I picked up the book and started reading it. Now, I put in the chat, The Prophet by Khalil Gibran.
Girl, yes, I read that when I was 8.
LeBron.
Yes, we love that. Yes, baby. Come on.
Okay. Well, my mom sent it to me because my aunt sent it to her. She's like, I can't understand this book. So she sent it to me. And I just never had an opportunity to read it. So as I was packing, I came across the book and I started looking at it and I said, this is the vision of how I want my book to look from a size perspective and a flow perspective.
Yes.
So I've been reading this and just kind of getting an idea of how he's merging his different topics and where it's flowing together. But it's a guide where literally when you open up, you look at the topics and you don't necessarily have to read the whole book, but whatever area in your life you need some wisdom or advice, you look at the chapter and you look it up and then you'll see, my whatever story, testimony, and then my pearls of wisdom. So I was pretty happy about that. So that gives me a better idea of what I want to me, it's a visualization.
Yes.
Yeah. Of how I want I don't want it long and lengthy. I want it to be a guide. I want it to appeal to the young people, the 20-year-olds. And I just thought that was perfect.
You
I
know, it's
like the
interesting.
color and everything. Mm-hmm.
I actually used that same book as my layout for Patiently Waiting for Nothing, because when I actually wrote Patiently Waiting for Nothing, I had Tia, I finished it over a weekend, right? And I had Tia take it to school and kind of read it and let me know what she thought, right? And she said, well, Ma, you need to have it like somebody's talking to somebody. So I thought of Khalil Gibran, how he always have a community hero talking.
Yes.
And who's our hero? And so I made my hero a homeless woman, an elderly homeless woman, Miss Helen.
Wow.
I had Miss Helen meet a young businesswoman named Bobby. And Bobby worked in downtown Chicago, but she was crying, she was overwhelmed, she was just, and so here's Miss Helen giving feedback to Bobby about her life. And then at the end of the story, so there's the epilogue, the prologue, whatever, but at the end of the story, they come together, buy a house, and they kind of bring the homeless in and feed them each week, teach classes. So that book is phenomenal for inspiring.
I got to go back and read your book too again.
Yeah,
I got to go.
Listen, I thought about, you know what I thought about yesterday? I said, I should just go ahead and republish that book. I love that book and have not had my hands on a copy of it in years, because I made 1,000 copies. I printed 1,000 copies and sold all of them within 6 months. And this before internet. I mean, before Facebook.
Yeah, social media, right.
Before social media, yeah. So Tammy, I love, listen, if you all have not read that book, please, The Prophet is so
it's really.
We teach our class the Tao of Parenting, which I have now changed to Creative Parenting. We teach what he says about children. He has a thing there about children, that they do not belong to us. They just come through.
Right.
Yeah. So his home in there, we use that as the opening remarks for that class.
Oh my goodness. That is okay. So confirmation for me.
Confirmation. So Dr. Tammy, what is your timeline still looking summer, fall?
It is. I think that with me leaving in April, and for those that don't know, I bought a one-way ticket to Costa Rica, leaving April 15th, and I'm gonna just be a digital nomad for a little while and
Okay,
scour.
Issa.
Right, I'll see if I can bump into Miss Venezuela. Uh, that's that's my partner too. But just to hang out.
April, we not gonna see one of Tammy's in April. Okay.
That's April. I'm telling you, this is
April is like 2 days away.
but that's her birthday month too. So
When's your Earth Day?
It's actually March 26th. So
I mean,
it's
it's her birthday season, I should say. Yeah.
So yeah, my new year and all of that. Yeah.
How amazing. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited.
I think that is just
Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Thank
no,
you.
this
Thank
is really
you.
great. This is really
So,
so when Shalonda was here, I was telling her that, and I said, "Oh, she's going with her partner." She said, "Well, when did she get a partner?" I said, "Baby, she being real low key about this now."
Right.
No,
yeah, it's 2 years. 2
That's
years.
right. That's right.
Yeah, it'll be 2 years. And yeah. But I feel like I will just flow once I get out of here, and I
Yes.
can create. Yeah, just create. I just want to create. So I won't have, cycle gang and, all the other things. I will be working because I work remote, but I just feel like I will be more creative. Let me put it that way. Taking weeks off, and then I'll be back to work. But yeah, so I think I'm just gonna flow at that point. So I am definitely shooting more for summer
Okay.
than fall.
Wonderful.
But we'll still get to see you though, right?
Yes, we can go down there too, you shares.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Listen, we don't need her to come back and see us. Let's get us
right.
Yeah,
No,
that's
I mean,
amazing.
it's like she said she getting totally off. Like you're not shutting all.
No, we'll still be able to communicate.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just want to come out the matrix for a little bit and just
Girl, I get it.
just be. Yeah.
I'm
So
happy for you.
Thank you so much. So I am really looking forward to being able to just flow, and I would love to be able to launch this summer. And what Moo was saying in regards to being able to, create a workbook after this, be able to go into some of the schools, just to be, just present in a different light with a different resource.
Yeah. Now I do want you all to try that ibook.com. I do want you all to look into that. You can pay that $49 a month and work with them to create your project. And then as you go along, if you decide that you want the book plus the ebook, is $99 a month. Then if you want the ebook plus the app or whatever, or it's $169, but you can decide. Like I'm starting at $49, just so to keep me moving through the process, yes. So
I like
I'm like, well, let me just go ahead. So because it calls me, anytime you put some money down on something, you got to use it,
Absolutely true. And that's the thing. I'm like, I won't have all of I'll just feel more creative, just be in a more creative space.
Absolutely.
And so I definitely, that I will definitely do that. And that'll help me for sure to keep flowing.
Wonderful.
Well, let me ask you this. Are you going before or after the equinox or the new moon?
After. She's going after.
After, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's going after.
Mm-hmm.
She's coming to Chicago to see her family first.
So I'll be leaving. I have to bring Anakin, relax. I have to take him to my sisters in Iowa. Then I'll be coming to Illinois and Indiana and all of that, see my family. And then I'll, pretty much the second week of April. Yeah, I'll be back in Georgia. And then I fly out, just to put my the rest of my things in storage and then fly out like that Monday. So, but because I'm working, still, I have to balance all of that. So I won't be until April. So,
but is your sister, is Sally in Valparaiso? Where is she?
yeah, she's in Valparaiso.
That's where Wendy is.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, in a rural part of it, but
that's where Wendy is.
Oh, she's off of 500 and Route 30 and like 500. That's all I know. Yeah, but Valparaiso is huge.
Yeah, I've been out there. Wendy has come and taken me. Well, I've been out there a couple of times with her, but I've also been out there with other friends. I love it when I go out. We've gone to the wine tastings and concert.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I've gone to the downtown, the restaurant that is in the library. I've gone there. I've gone to like a Mexican restaurant in some of the newer parts, I guess, the newer construction area. So I've, Anakin's boarded places in Valparaiso that we board her dogs and him sometime together. So I feel like I kind of know Valparaiso, but I'll probably be there that first week of April, just kind of hanging out. So maybe we can connect, Wendy.
Yeah, I would love that. I would absolutely love that.
Okay.
Y'all talking about
what kind
Indiana?
of dogs do you have, Wendy? What kind of dogs do you have?
Rat terriers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a Pomsky.
Cute.
Pomeranian. Yeah, mostly husky. God, he is 51% husky.
That 1%.
Right.
Y'all talking about Indiana?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well, shoot, man. I'm like, yeah, we like maybe an hour away. Usually going to Indiana to go like shopping because where I'm at, there's like Walmart is the biggest thing down here. So
where are you, Michael?
Florida, Illinois. It's about 4 hours south of Chicago. We like right on the border.
Illinois.
Oh, Florida.
Florida.
Such a snob. I'm such a snob. It's like only thing I know is Chicago. Like,
well, I know a lot of rural areas because I've lived in Central Illinois territories, but I have never in my entire life heard of Florida, Illinois.
You're at Effingham?
Yeah, Effingham. Yeah.
Going down.
Yeah, well, we're about 45 minutes from Effingham.
South? We going down south, Effingham.
South of Effingham?
Oh, don't get me to line about directions, man. I get lost in the box. But
okay.
But yeah, it's close. It's close.
Okay. Yeah. I know Effingham, Charleston well. My daughter, my sisters went to school down there. So I just had never heard of Florida. So that's good to know.
Nobody's heard of Florida.
Flora, not Florida.
Oh, Florida.
I'm so used to hearing people say Florida, I didn't even catch it.
Thank
Flora, Flora. Right.
Let me ask you this, Michael. How far are you from Cahokia? There's mounds down there in Cahokia. And that would be awesome if you had an opportunity, even for the solstice and the equinox.
I have no idea. Can you put that in chat and I'll look it up?
I sure will, because I'm thinking about
Cahokia Heights.
What's that?
Or just Cahokia Heights or Cahokia, Illinois? Oh, actually, there is Mounds State Park.
Exactly. Yep, that
I'll
place.
be able to tell you.
Wow.
Can you put in the chat?
No. Flora is about 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
That's like traveling to St. Louis then. Yeah, that ain't no biggie.
Cahokia Mounds State Park.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of cool.
Now you shared.
Yeah. What? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm gonna be back in Georgia for the eclipse, but we're gonna go to Stone Mountain and do some work around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Stone Mountain, that used to be my spot. I used to walk that at least once a week.
Really?
I did. That was my thing. And yeah, I was just hardcore with it. And all the stuff that I was going through, I let the mountain have it.
I know that's right.
I let the mountain have it. And that Stone Mountain used to be 30 miles long. And so they ship off all of it. It's very sacred.
And
There's a place in Stone Mountain that tells you that there's a lot of witchcraft, whole good old boys, but they use every piece of Stone Mountain, every post office was built with a piece of Stone Mountain in it. That's a whole nother.
Oh, wow.
wow. And then I heard the history of I guess the Confederates or the whoever. So I think people petition it because of the Confederate history of what it stood for. Yeah, that type of thing. But we wanted to be around something monumental for the eclipse. So that was really the closest. Yeah. And actually my friend was just saying, he said, I feel like we probably should have been in Costa Rica at that time, near, the volcanoes and mountains and all that. But
that's what I
yeah,
think it to, but everything fine order.
yeah, because there's several eclipses, right? Isn't it several eclipses that are happening
Yes,
around?
we're in the eclipse season right now.
Eclipse
Right.
here.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
There's a lunar one coming just like the 25th.
The 20, actually, yep, the 25th. Yep.
Yeah. And then there's the big one.
April, yeah.
Is the 8th.
April
8th, right. That's
New
the one.
moon. That's when the calendar starts, y'all.
And the solar eclipse happens, right?
And that was the push to get it out before then.
Wonderful. Okay, Michael, tell us about where you are.
What I did, guess a couple of days ago, is like kind of getting close to May 11, right? So I need to make sure I got all of my, what do you call it?
Ducks in order. Ducks.
Yeah, so like, let me, hold on. Should be able to share my screen, right? So, yeah. Yeah, so this is, well, it's still Chat GPT, but so basically I asked it to give me a timeline from today to May 11th, steps that I need to be making sure I take to, not expertly, but to properly launch the podcast. So it gave me a nice little old list, and so this is what I'm working on now. Some of this stuff I've already done.
Okay.
Yeah, some of this stuff I've already done, but it's good to just have. I need something that I can see.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna print this out and slap it on my wall right here in the office / garage, and that way I can just check stuff off as I go. Like this technical setup stuff, that's already done. Content planning, that's already done. Conceptualizing branding, that's already done. I'm probably starting right here. Social media setup, because I need to set up my Facebook page for it, and I'll probably do Instagram for it because I'm always posting like pictures and stuff on there.
Right.
But yeah, so this is what I've been working on, my timeline and content calendar. Just working my way up to the launch on May 11th.
Wonderful.
Exciting.
Yes, I am so excited for you. That is wonderful. This is
I've got it's like the closer I get to launching, the more people, places, and things that start popping up to make it happen.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. The more I think about it, the more I talk about it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why I sound surprised. I already know how that go, but it's just surprising to me that stuff is like dropping
unfolding. It just
like
miraculously unfolds.
Right? Yeah, exactly. It's like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. And then in the back of my head, it's like, but you should have been. It's what you wanted to do, right? That's what you've been asking for. So you should be expecting that.
Absolutely.
But yeah, this is what I'm working on. Just my launch calendar and getting everything together. Like I said, I've already got like audio and stuff. And, all that stuff is together. I just need to, go through this other extra little stuff.
Wonderful. All right. Well, let us know if you need anything, as you get closer, and then share whatever promotional stuff that we can share, as you get closer to. So that
absolutely.
So that we can promote you. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do, definitely. I mean, basically, I've been doing everything inside of Chat GPT and Dolly and stuff like that, making everything. So
Okay.
it's coming along quite nicely, I must say.
Yes. Oh yeah, what you showed us last time was awesome.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so well, I will go ahead and tell y'all what's going on with us. Let me we have several, and I just have to really acknowledge Ushayas and Alanda, because what we got going on with the equinox and the new year and all that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for their support. So and then I'm gonna share my screen because I want you all to see how I create my display list for all of the projects that that I'm working on, right? So you can actually see, let me see, presentation view. Boom.
What's that, PowerPoint?
Yeah. So you can actually see all the different things. So we actually did recreate and actually bring up a new Masterforce website. And it's masterforceleadershipacademy.com.
Woohoo!
So that's new with a new logo. Well, I don't know if it's on there, but anyway. And then our Masterforce podcast will launch next Sunday, and it's the 24th. I've been saying this the 23rd, but it's the 24th.
Woohoo!
And, Tammy, we're recording this week. Dr. Tammy?
Oh yeah, we are, aren't we? What day are we recording?
What day works? What evening works for you? You tell me what evening, what day or evening or time works for you.
Well, I would say probably Wednesday because I'm gonna be leaving Friday, so I would say Wednesday.
So Wednesday, like at 7 Eastern?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
All right. All right. And we'll probably do 30, 45 minutes because this is the book conversation. The books that
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Okay, and are there points or?
Well, I'll send you it's not really because it is just you sharing about the book. So, but I will send
Okay.
you, I'll send you something before Wednesday, okay?
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And then also we have the spring launch of Ignite Your Soul Connection that also includes Dr. Tammy Ushayas,
Woohoo!
Help and Samir, and that starts Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we're doing just a master class on health and healing. And we came up, this has been pushing all of us because, our folks have got to get off this doggone Western medicine as a resource. You use it for some things, but you cannot use that for healing. They ain't gonna happen, right?
They have Ozempic signs in the communities on the streets in our communities down here.
Ozempic. That's crazy.
They have
Yeah.
what?
Ozempic signs, just like on the streets, promoting it in our communities down here in Atlanta.
It's $1 trillion industry to keep us sick. So
Yeah.
there
But
it
we
is.
feed into it. We can't blame anybody. We feed
They
into
blame it. They set up the system, and here
and
we
we
are.
just follow it, right? And then the other thing is we have a newsletter. I think it's launching. I thought it was launching this weekend, so I have to check with Orlando. But we have all of the different things going on where we're talking about it in the newsletter. So that's exciting. We have several things, and then we also have our very own Masterforce International YouTube channel. So if you type in Masterforce International YouTube,
Nice.
you know what? Dr. Tammy was like, why don't we have our own podcast? And somebody else say, why don't we have our own YouTube channel? I'm like, okay.
I mean, it fully makes sense. You got enough coaches and people that can provide the content for it.
Oh, we have content, yeah. And then Ushayas and I are also working on the ACEs app. And I'd like it to launch in the spring, but you know, we are self-funding. So the thing is, you know, we did create a donate button though, because I told Amanda, I say, oh, we got to get money to do all these different things we're trying to do, because it's only so much. I look like I'm the billionaire. I got a heart of a billionaire. You know? So we're looking at launching that ACEs app, and it's Academics Create Exceptional Students. So it's the program for young people to learn how the brain works, how their mind works, and how they can use the MARV technique, and teaching them about MEP. So I'm excited for all of these projects. And so how I use this daily dashboard, like I have a sheet copy of this on my wall, and I just make sure that I spend 15 minutes at least on each of these. Sometimes it's not necessary, right? But you know, it kind of gives me, Wendy, you know how we do in projectitizing, you have to projectitize at Landmark, how we were taught to create everything as a project. So this is a part of that, so that you display, you know, because people say, oh, I forgot. Well, you have to display what you're working on. You remember that, Wendy?
Yeah, I do. And this is great that you're
Yeah.
bringing this back. Yeah, this is wonderful right now.
Yeah.
Visual,
We
have a
work on a
visual.
ton of things all the time,
Yes.
you know. And then I want you all to also see that I have my grandbabies in there and my children, you know, to make sure that I'm including them as part of my time management. And this is just to make sure that I'm not letting what's important to me slip through the you know, channels. And then of course, there's the book Path of Self-Mastery, which will again probably be a fall launch for me. You know, because we're doing so many things right now. And yeah. So
I love
questions?
that move. I love that. I cannot wait for that.
Yeah, I'm excited. And you know what? You see how we started with 12 people, and it's 4 of us here right now, right? This is kind of like the process, because it really does take something to focus. You understand? To really bring your energy to one thing. It's not natural for how society has us set up, because society is going to distract us. There's always going to be something pulling, right? So, you know, I just want to acknowledge you guys for keep pulling yourself forward. Okay. There's always, I got a ton of things going on. I can always have an excuse for why I won't be here on Sunday. I really could, you know, it'd be very easy, you know. But I want you to know that because you guys inspire me, I want to actually stay present to that and, you know, give it back, you know, so that's what keeps me moving forward. But I am going to post a video. It's a 4-hour video, and it's called Your Forces and How to Use Them. And that came up in my feed one day after my son and I were smoking a cigar, and he read this whole article to me about the importance of monotasking. And it talked about how bad multitasking is. It is the worst thing that we have ever been taught. Said multitasking is never good, right?
Takes away focus.
Uh-huh.
It takes away your focus.
And you're not 100% present. So you're scatterbrained, which reduces your life force, your force, right? So this audio book that I'm going to share with you guys, I've gone through it probably twice this week. Well, 3 times now. But the first time I went through it, I was just listening to it, right? And I was like, this is deep. Right? This is like, and we deep. I know we deep, right? So this was deep, that kind of deep, right? So then I came back and I said, I have to listen to this with pen and paper, right? So I started that. I haven't gotten through the book yet with pen and paper. And then the third time I listened again, just as I was going to sleep. So, and then when I finished it, volume 2 popped up. I said, volume 2. So, but I'm just going to post volume 1. You don't, it's optional. You don't have to listen to it, but it was so informative that it made me pull back and go more and I think I'm pretty introspective. I'm pretty good about meditating and focusing and getting things done. But this was really deep. It's about really expanding not just your focus, but your life force. It talks about the energy of the spirit and how it leaves the body when you sleep so that it can go and draw energy from the cosmos and every place else and bring it back to you. But if you have improper sleep habits or other things that don't let you rest, guess what? You're not getting that. And that's important for people to hear, because there's some people I know that they like to have the TV on all night, right? They're like, that's the only way I can sleep. Say that again.
I said, this is good, Moo. Oh, I cannot wait.
Listen, I'm telling you, when I was listening to volume 2 at 4:00 this morning, it had me sit up and go and get my laptop so I could take.
Right. I'm like, oh, I cannot wait. Yes.
And I said, and then I asked my spirit, because I mean, it's like, can I share this with the group? And my spirit said, share with the research, because everybody's not doing the work. Y'all know that, right? Everybody's not doing the work. So it's like,
Yeah.
don't put it in the main group, but it may be benefit to us while we're here, because we are maximizing our energy right now. Anytime you put in work to write a book, podcast, there's going to be external energy, because people, the best thing they know how to do is what? Criticize. So you have to know how to have yourself centered and balanced so that just flows right off you. It has nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. So that's why I can see why my spirit would say, yep, share with the research group, but not in the main group. And then when you are reading, you can share with whoever you want to, but I just wanted to say that I will be posting that. And everybody won't get it. Everybody is not ready for it, and that's okay. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you now, I've had this discussion with folks a million times about multitasking. I didn't call it monotasking, I called it unitasking. But it's like, you can't possibly be getting a whole bunch done if you're doing 6 different things at the same. Like, my mind can't work like that.
Nobody's mind can, but we've been tricked into believing that it does. We've been tricked into this, Michael, and there's a reason we've been tricked into that, because then that causes us to stay distracted and it's less productive or sick.
Well, you know what? How we started this off talking. It's a part of $1 trillion industry to keep us sick, and they're 100 steps ahead of us.
Yes.
So, when you take it, I first learned about that concept in reading what was it, The Mind by Dr. Ford. And in that book, it's real simple. It says, just think about it. When you have a magnifying glass and you're putting that focus from the sun in the glass, it is able to burn something.
Did y'all do that? Burn the ants? We used to burn the ants.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Roll crap.
Paper. I use paper.
I know folks who
not
used to, but I
ants.
never partook of
Oh,
that.
that's true.
I did paper.
That's the hood in me. I'm sorry.
Right. Y'all used to burn the ants. No. But then in that, but the focus of the magnifying glass is the same as the focus of your vision.
Yes.
So if the sun is not focused in that one spot, it will not ignite.
Nope.
Same as your thought waves and your patterns. If it's going all over the place, it has no focus to ignite what you need. Manifestation is going back to was it Abraham Hicks? when she
Mhm.
talks about 17 minutes, that's all you need.
Yeah,
17 seconds.
17
17
seconds.
Yeah.
seconds, and then continue to add on that 17 seconds. But you
Yes.
are focusing, laser focusing your vision to
Mhm.
make something happen. It's not going to happen if you over here, oh, let me get back to it. Oh, let me help. So you
Mhm.
have to start all back over to
Yeah.
ignite the manifestations.
Yeah.
32 tabs open on your browser.
Oh my goodness.
So
Have you
guilty
seen
of
my
that,
browser?
even right
You know
now.
what? I just stopped that on myself.
Mhm.
I kid you not. I said, you know what? Ain't nothing going. I actually close. Okay, what am I doing right now? I get up in the morning. I say, this is number one, this is number two, this is number three. So I'm able to make those things happen.
Yeah, that's what I do. I get, but I keep my I write it at night before I go to bed so that I can actually use a visual. And then when I get up in the morning, I know exactly, and then I actually have it timed in my phone, like for when I need to get on a rebounder, when I need to do my breath work, things like that, because it's so easy to just jump up and start doing something else. You know what I'm saying? Or the phone rings, or something else happens. So I put it in my phone so that it's like, hey, you have to actually acknowledge it. When you know how those alarms come up, it ain't stopping
Yeah.
until you say something. So now it's setting my own accountability. If I say stop, that means that either I did it or I'm just not gonna do it. But it's still an acknowledgement where I have to be accountable to my own integrity.
Mhm.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
love that move because I am going to have to do that when I go away because right now it's between Cycle Gang, my trainer, like I have these people and things in place that ensure that I get my
But
workout,
you
like an
won't have
appointment.
that when you go. Exactly.
But how
Exactly.
long you
That's
been
where I'm
doing
like,
it? You have it. How long you been doing that cycle? You've been
No, but she's not gonna. They're not. That's in Atlanta. She's got to find a Cycle Gang.
no, what I'm
right.
saying is she already has that in her mechanism. Even
See,
if
But you
and,
still
and,
have to have
and
a reminder. I mean, I've been taking
yeah,
vitamins all my life, but I still have a reminder to take my vitamins.
I need to, yeah, I have to have the reminders
yes,
because you says I should have it down, but what happens is when I go home and when I go to Chicago, my schedule is not it's not in place. So I should be, but I'm not.
Mhm. And then it's easy to get distracted. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
like my son is in town. I'm not, I have to have that because I can we sitting up watching Love is Blind, and then my thing go off. I just let me go to my class. You know what I'm saying? Because I can
Yeah,
easily just sit there,
exactly.
hang out with him, and then be like,
Yeah.
oh, I forgot, but it's like, no, the reminder
Yeah.
goes off.
I
You know?
love that. Yeah. I'm gonna do that for
Yeah.
sure.
So that's good. So, wow, and then I had somebody as we're planning for the Master Force Speaks. Remember, we talked about doing an event in the fall in Chicago. So, one of my friends reached out to me and said that we could actually do it at the Northeastern University down there on 39th because he has access. He said, you can do it right there. He said it has a full auditorium,
mm,
and so it'd be something like a TED talk, but it'd be Master Force Speaks, where each of the coaches that have published or did podcasts or created courses, they will each have time to present their work, sell their wares or whatever, and we'll record it. Yeah, we'll record it, and we'll start that probably as a series, maybe once a year or something. But this will inspire those that started this process into seeing you can actually get this work out, and then take that year time that it takes. Most people are so used to instant that they won't do that year. You see what I mean? They'll be like, that's too long, but it's not. Look, y'all were like, what?
Yeah.
Doing this at 10?
Right.
And all of the videos from our session are on YouTube, and you can find it in the research playlist, and you can play all the way from 1 through 9 right now on what is it, Shemsu-t's YouTube channel. I'll move it over probably to, I'll start moving that stuff over to the Master Force channel. I don't know. We have to create a work day for that, you shares, along with all the other work day stuff.
I was about to say, did we miss our work day?
Yeah, but you know what? My spirit told me you were in your calendar and to
I was.
leave it alone. Yep. I'm telling you.
You saw. I was, and I was like,
Yep.
I'm supposed to be doing something with Moo, and
Yeah, but my spirit told me leave you in the landings. They when they ready, they'll let you know. So I'm like, okay, I don't have no problem with that. You know, because everybody has a different. You know, when you let it flow, you let it flow.
And I was stuck for a while with that, but you know, it was really interesting how the universe worked. I was super irritated during Christmas. Everybody would start talking about the timing. It's like I got so irritated with it, I had to do it.
Oh yeah, that's another way of using that energy.
I was so irritated. I was like, let me fix this right now.
Right. Okay, well, that's all I have. If anybody else have something they want to share, you know, and I, you know, you shares your buddy has chimed in. Tammy, you've been working with Hannah. She chimed in. She said, "What did she say?" She said, "I have nothing to share." I said, "Yeah, but sometimes it's good to just receive." You know, we got to learn how to do that. It's not showing up your energy. And again, it talks about that in this audio, in this video I'm sending you guys. It talks about your presence and your energy is a lot more than just you saying something. You know what I mean? Just being present is huge.
Yeah.
You know, just showing up is huge. Your energy in the space makes a difference. And sometimes we discount that because it's like, oh, I don't have nothing to bring. I don't have nothing to say. I'm not ready. I'm not. Yeah, but when you show up, you kind of support the whole effort of everything that's going on right now. Okay. All right. So everybody get back to work. Let us know if you need anything. Any last words from anybody?
Yeah. So I know y'all have a lot of projects and stuff going on, so please feel free to reach out to me if you need it, because my little tenure at the health department, that grant is over. So I have nothing but time right now.
Oh, good. He can show help us, candy you shares.
We'll use him as an AI expert.
Oh,
That site that I just showed y'all, that prompt ROI site, yeah, that's what that's for. You can basically create your prompts, sell them to folks for them to use, but they
they have a
cannot
lot of
see
people doing
your
that.
prompts.
Yeah. I'm working with a client right now who's creating a consulting thing around that. So yeah.
Yep.
Right.
But yeah, I'm definitely working on being that #1 go-to guy, AI consultant dude.
Wonderful. Well, we'll let you get some practice in.
Send it my way. Let's do it.
What were you gonna say, Wendy?
I'm so happy to be back with you all. It feels really good. I missed you more than I realized.
Yes, and I can't wait to see you with you and the Alabama guy got going on. I love that. You know, in the synchronicity of that too.
Yes.
I love that. I love how that all just happens. You know, it just
and you know this, but the rest of them probably don't. Is my vision was I was gonna meet a man and we were gonna be in relationship together and we were gonna create these things and kindness, trust, and partnership. And I've been pretty stubborn about that for a while now. Yeah. And then to have it happen like this, and have him and I be in such alignment. Wow. And have part of my attraction to him is how much he loves his wife. Yeah. Like attracting that kind of a man into my world and for us to partner together. On our first call at the end, he said, well, he goes, we're cousins now. He goes, a few more calls, we'll be brother and sister. and
I love it.
I've had a thing about like men telling me no. Like I've been afraid. Sometimes I hesitate to ask for what I want because I have a story that they're going to tell me no, which
Yes.
I'm not told no a lot.
Yes.
And like every time I have an idea, I kind of hesitate. And then I've told him this. I'm like, I have this thing, you know, and then I ask him and he's like, yeah, that's a great idea. Let's do that. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I'm ready to fight for something, or I'm ready to run, like do something. And he's like, yeah, let's do that. I'll incorporate it. And he knows how to do all the back end stuff that I never wanted to learn how to do. Like I get to be the feminine in this and he is the masculine, which is also what I really wanted. So it's practice for me with all the mouth running I've done over the years, and the example I am for my daughter, you know, watching me in all this.
Yes.
So yeah, it's incorporating everything right now.
Full circle. I love that.
Yes. Thank you guys.
Wonderful. Yay. Thank you. And thank you for being here. All of you all for being here. It's so wonderful. I'm excited that we're actually, you know, in just a few weeks, people are going to be going, oh, that's what they've been up to. Because we're going to be popping. It's going to be like popcorn. Pop, pop, pop. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Here come Master Force again. Right.
Indeed.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you all. What is your long range card for this year? Does anybody know? What's your long range card for this year? Does anybody know their long range card?
I just looked up mine. I can't remember because I was doing my reading in preparation for my solar return. I can't remember. Sorry.
What
Oh,
level?
Huh?
I say levels. When
I
I hit
know.
I started hitting, I say in level. I'm at level 52.
Are you talking about the yearly
No,
card
the
or the
long
52-day
range.
card?
No, the long
Oh.
range, the full year. What's your energy for the year? Because
Oh, see, I only got the app, so
yeah, the app it
It's in there.
says the yearly.
so the yearly card.
Yeah.
Mine is 5 of hearts.
Ooh. Okay.
It's a, ooh.
Study what the 5 of hearts mean, Michael?
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, Michael, you would see. I'm telling you, because listen,
I keep
Michael,
forgetting about this app. I
Michael,
swear I
the
keep
closer
forgetting
you
it.
get to your birthday, the tighter the universe pushes in to make sure you get those lessons.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to make sure that you're looking at it to make sure, okay, because you get ready to turn over in a few weeks. So it's going to try to make stuff come up to make sure that you're getting
Oh yeah, I remember that card.
Yeah, we're just students. And so I'm a 10 of diamond this year. 10 of diamond, and then I'm a double 6 of spade today, which is the strongest karmic card in the deck. And I'm like, ooh, you know, I'm waiting for something. It's like, no, because it's all gravy. You know what I'm saying? It's just all gravy. So I want you guys to know what you two, who's your birthday? Gemini coming up, Leo coming up, Tammy, Aries coming up. Look at your long range and look and see, because you want to make sure you know what lessons, because otherwise you're going to next year and you won't have completed what you needed to learn for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mo, I looked at mine and forgot it. It was in alignment with what was happening, but I'm going to go back and look tonight.
Yeah. You want to make sure it's in, you know, and the reason it's so fresh to me, because, you know, I just had a birthday in January.
Right.
So, you know, I spend those last 6 weeks of the year, like doing my study for the.
It helps prepare your emotional and mental state.
Yeah.
So when things come about, be like, oh, okay.
Exactly.
And you're not wavering as far as what to do. You're already grounded and know the steps you need to take to move forward without, you know, you moving like a
no
god.
resisting. Yeah.
You moving like a god.
And, you know, so, you know, look at this 10 of diamond this year. My son is a 10 of diamond. That's why the universe was adamant, like, you moving in January. Going to be near that 10 of diamond. And when I tell you, it's just been, thank you. I get it. It's been like that kind of energy. Like, I get why I'm here.
Right.
You know, energy wise, I mean, you know, it's still the same old, I'm still doing the same stuff, but energy wise, I get why I'm here. So I want you all to do that so that you can capitalize on this energy. All right.
I just set a reminder in my phone to remind me to do it every day at 10 a.m.
That's what I'm. Thank you. All right. All right, y'all. Well, let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna post that video so you can start listening to it. And yeah, I can't wait to hear feedback. It is so, because listen, I'm gonna only give you a few days and then I'm posting 2. I'm gonna post the volume 2, but I'm not gonna post them together.
No, 5. 4
It's
hours.
that deep. I don't want to overwhelm you, and I don't want somebody, people want to jump the gun. Y'all do know that, right? Let me just go to 2.
Yeah.
All right. I love you all.
Thanks.
Love you as well.
Love you,
guys.
Mo. Thank you. Appreciate
peace,
you.
everybody.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
I'll post this video. I'll post this video
Bye-bye.
later. Okay. Bye-bye.